Well, guys, I'm at the hospital. Laying in the back of the car. Long story. Well, guys. Yeah. Fractured sternum. Being in ICU multiple times. Multiple car accidents. Broken ankle. Dental issues. Good morning, guys. So, we're gonna break down what happened. I ended up in the hospital Friday morning. I woke up and I kind of had like a cramp on my right side back next to like my spine, and it was just like a dull ache, and I was like, oh, whatever, and I started stretching. My friend left, and I got up, let the dog out, came back in, laid down, and it just like progressively got worse and worse and worse, to the point I was crawled up in like a fetal position, biting my pillow, like punching my bed, just screaming and hollering like in agony. I've never felt anything like this in my life, and I've had quite a few injuries over my lifespan that I thought was painful, or that I was like, oh, and I have a pretty high tolerance for pain. So I thought, until this cramping proceeded, and it went on for like an hour or so. Got on the phone, called someone, had them take me to the hospital. Got to the hospital, couldn't even sit in the chair, it was so uncomfortable. They're trying to do like all this paperwork. I finally get that done, and yeah, it was so funny because I was like leaned over like this, and I'm trying to do this, and my friend's like, yo, dude, don't forget to breathe. And I'm like, what do you mean don't forget to breathe? I'm like, fucking dying over here, like, I actually thought like I had like kidney failure, or I don't know what was going on, but I know it was pure hell. So we get that done. I go to lay on the emergency room floor. They give me crap about that. Now this hospital is kind of ghetto, right? So I'm like, whatever. I go outside, lay in the parking lot right there on the ground, so I could like stretch out. And about an hour and a half later, I finally get back there. They put me on a stretcher. They draw my blood, do blood work. Oh, before that, they get me back into the little room, and I can't sit down, but the lady's like trying to check my temperature through my mouth orally, and there's like a fight out in the waiting room, so they're over there watching the fight, and like she's not getting my temperature, she's not getting my blood pressure or anything like that. And the one lady on the computer is asking me questions, and I'm like, I can't talk because I have this thing in my mouth and I'm in pain. So they had me redo that mouth thing like 5 times, and then finally they just put the thing in my ear, because after they did get it, the lady cleared the screen, so they had to redo it. It was just a horrible experience. I get into the back, they leave me there, they draw my blood, they ask me what's going on. I meet the doctor, pretty cool dude. And he's like, yeah, dude, he's like, there's something wrong with your kidneys. So I'm like, what? I'm like, shit, like, I already figured that, So, draw my blood, they put me on, they give me morphine, which really didn't help at all. Shortly after, they tried to give me Percocets, but see, that's the thing. So before I went to the hospital, like, when I was crying and, like, screaming and punching my bed, I was also, like, throwing up. I was just, like, non-stop, just vomiting all over the place. I had a bucket, but, I just couldn't hold anything in. Even when my ride came, I was walking down the steps throwing up. So like, after they gave me the morphine, they tried to give me a Percocet, and I was like, I'm not going to be able to hold that down. So they gave me something else in my IV with my fluids. Ended up getting discharged 8-9 hours later. I don't know, it was a long day. Get home. They prescribed me some medicine, which is just basically flomax. It's kind of like shrinks your prostate so you can urine more. From what the doctor told me, what it does is it's gonna open up the uterus of where the kidney stone's going. I don't know. From what I read online, it's for prostate shrinkage. So who knows? But I'll tell you what. Today's the 4th day. I still have not passed the kidney stone. But I reached out to my ex-girlfriend last night. She's been dealing with kidney stones for about 24 years. It's just, I don't know. I don't know what her health condition is. So she told me they gave me 14 capsules of the flomax. She said I'll just double them up every day, and I doubled them up yesterday. No, the evening before, and then I doubled them up yesterday, one in the morning, one in the evening, and then today I just took one, and I'll probably take like another one around 6 or so, and everything's flowing fine. I do not have any pains. Yesterday I did have, day 3 I had an agonizing pain. It lasted about 3.5 hours, almost 4 hours. The day before that, it wasn't like they say it can come in minutes, or it could come in longer periods, and it came, it was so long. I just remember like howling and screaming, biting my pillow, and I just woke up. I just like woke up. I guess I passed out. I don't know. But with that being said, kidney stones are probably the most torturous, agonizing. I won't wish this on my worst enemy. And yeah, it's horrible. So yep, that's what I'm dealing with. I'm gonna let you know when I pass it. I don't know. I guess I'm gonna feel it come out, right? Because it's 4 millimeters, but it's only 1. You said so. We'll see. Been drinking plenty of fluids. I do have to go back to the doctors because they want to do more tests on me and see more about what else is going on. Check out my liver and everything else, which I don't know if I went in for my kidney, why they want to check out my liver, but then again, I'm not a health specialist, so we'll see. And yeah, that's the update. Listen, I do not drink a lot of juice. I do drink a lot of beer and other adult beverages, but I'm mainly always drinking water. Anybody that knows me, I'm constantly drinking water. In the summer, you can catch me walking around with just a gallon of water, and that's my thing. So I found out even just drinking water, you can get them. But yeah, I don't know. I just hope I hope this thing passes and I don't ever have to experience this again, because kidney stones are probably, I'd say it's like the #1 thing. Hell, you could take a heartbreak. Like I said, I had a fractured sternum, broken ankles, blew out my knees, car accidents, been in ICU twice for fighting. Toenails ripped off, broken fingers, just, I don't know, dislocated fingers, mouth split open. It wasn't too bad. Kidney stones? I think I'd rather go play in traffic. Like, yeah, it's nothing to play with. Take care of yourself, guys. But that's the update, and that's what's been going on with me. And today's day 4, and I don't know, my ex-girlfriend said that I could keep it up to like 3-4 weeks. I'm like, oh God. So as long as I keep on taking this flomax, I'm hoping that it would just push it out. And I don't know if I should be doubling up on this. She said do it, and she's also in the medical field, so I'm taking her advice, but I guess to each their own, right?